Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's VR news. This week we have loads of news on the latest hardware for the VR industry, including the releases for the Quest Pro, PSVR 2, and the Let's start off with this year's Meta Connect. Meta hosts an annual developer conference on the latest news and updates for the future of AR and VR. This year, it was announced that it will be held on the 11th of October. We haven't been told what is specifically going to be shown. However, as Project Canvia was revealed to be releasing in October, there's an extremely high chance that it will be mentioned, if not released, during the event. Next, we have news on some new equipment for the Vive. HTC has just announced that it's releasing facial and eye tracking for the Vive Focus 3. The Focus 3 is a standalone Vive headset that released earlier last year. Each piece is sold separately, with the facial tracker being around £85 and the eye trackers going for about $218. Both attachments are plugged into the headset, so they won't need batteries to work. If any of you Vive users are thinking about trying facial or eye tracking, let me know down below. Now, Steam have not been releasing the monthly Steam VR surveys recently, as apparently they've had issues with collection of the data. However, this month we finally got the data for the surveys, including corrections to the previous month's data. A prototype version of the PSVR 2 has been given out to various people this week to playtest it. It's still set to launch during the start of 2023, but there were 4 games available to play on this headset. The games include the new Horizon VR game Call of the Mountain, Resident Evil Village in VR, Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge Enhanced, and finally the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners sequel, Retribution. A few VR YouTubers got to try this headset as well, like Virtual Reality Oasis, so you can go check out their impressions on the new headset after this video. Speaking of the PSVR 2, an official PlayStation podcast just confirmed that PSVR 1 games will not be compatible with the PSVR 2, meaning, unlike headsets like the Quest and Quest 2, the old gen games will not be available to play. The reason behind this is apparently because PSVR 2 has more advanced features and just will not work with the original games. However, this doesn't entirely mean that you'll never be able to play your favorite games on the PSVR 2. There's still a chance that many of them can get remastered for the PSVR 2. For instance, No Man's Sky has already just announced to have a PSVR 2 remaster, so you can still journey in space, but with all the new PSVR 2 features. So, we all know that the Pico 4 is nearly ready to launch, we just don't officially know when. Well, Pico said that a big announcement is coming on Thursday, the 22nd of September, which means that it's highly likely that the Pico 4 will be a part of that announcement. So make sure your calendars are cleared and your wallets are ready, because the Pico 4 might just be around the corner. Finally, we have this year's VR Awards. There's nominations for VR Game of the Year and VR Content Creator of the Year. Sadly, you can't vote for me though. You can go and vote yourself with the link in the description before they close it at the end of this month. That's all for this week. Thank you all for watching.